What's up, everyone? So, as you know from my previous vlog, we had orientation week, and I am officially, technically a resident now, and I'm in residency hours. I think I got lucky in the sense that I'm actually starting on a clinic block, which tends to be a little bit less strenuous because you normally work 8 to 4, 8 to 5. So I'm going to use this as a chance to explain to you how the next few weeks on this channel will go, and also kind of show you a little bit more of residency life. So first of all, I am actually moving into an apartment right now. The reason that has been stalled is because some of the people I'm living with were contact trace / COVID positive. And so because of that, we kind of put moving in on a hold. And I am in between staying with my parents at my family home and actually living pseudo at Stanford because you're there so long because of residency hours. So what has my schedule been like? Usually I just started technically on hepatology clinic. So every day I go to a different type of clinic. I try to see a few patients, but all that to say, I'm learning a lot. Some of the preceptors have been very nice, very kind, showing me the ropes. And it's scary, but at the same time, really, really cool because the journey has been actualized. In terms of what's going to be happening on this channel, I have pre-recorded enough videos that will keep this channel going. And ideally, I want to still post at least once a week. So you're going to see a bit of residency content. You're going to see a bit of like unique articles, ways I study, optimal workflow sort of articles. And then you're also going to see productivity videos. And all of those will be coming out over the next few weeks. All that to say, I am pumped to take all of you with me on this next phase of my journey. It's going to be tough. It's going to be ridiculous. I'm sure I will cry. I'm sure I will be angry. I'm sure I'll be happy. And I'm sure I will be relieved. Every emotion will come and go through me. But the very comforting part is that I know that this will make me stronger. And more importantly, I know that this will be an experience. I think that's what I keep telling myself. It's going to be stretching me to my limits. But at the end of the day, how many people get to go through this experience? Not that many. It's brutal. It's tough. But at the same time, you learn more than you've ever learned. You learn how to take care of a human being. You learn how to be there for them during the most vulnerable time. And this is when it happens. And that's one thing that I'm kind of telling myself as a way to be at peace with what's about to happen, because I've heard that this is very scary and it actually can be really, really intimidating. So that's kind of how I'm feeling. But if you get anything away from this video at all, it's the fact that you can do it. You can do it. Like, I have literally had this channel now for at least 5 to 6 years. We've gone through undergrad, we've gone through med school, and now we're starting residency. And you can, every stage comes with challenges and it's never going to end. But at the end of the day, if you can get through each of them, you can eventually be a resident and eventually a practicing physician. And that's kind of what this channel is all about, inspiring and showing you the ways to get there. And more importantly, providing a longitudinal thread of seeing someone go through that process. It's literally just been so swamped. Like, I feel like today's the first day I've even been able to come up for air. And it's because I'm starting on a not intense block. But at the same time, orientation was a lot, moving in was a lot, graduating was a lot. Like, there was just 80,000 moving parts. I had to apply for my NPI number. I had to learn how to get licensed in California. I had to learn how to make sure I was like legal in terms of like doing things appropriately in the EMR. So for all of those reasons, it's just been a lot. But at the same time, like, there's always time to breathe, look around you, enjoy the process. And like the other day, I actually saw one of my first patients and it was astounding. Like, I actually was able to sign an order, which I was like, oh my God, this is what I was working toward, signing a freaking order. We did it, bro. But all I know is that things are going to get really tough from here on out. And so just be there for me, send me positive vibes. I'm sure things are really tough for all of you as well in whatever part of the journey you're on. So positive vibes to you, and let's get through this together. And hopefully this channel provides some sense of normalcy and constancy in what is otherwise a very, very chaotic world. And for me, it definitely has, and I hope it does the same for you. I'm going to show you a bit more of like my day-to-day workflow today, and hopefully you enjoy, because this is the day in the life of a resident, even though I'm not technically doing hardcore stuff yet, but I'm hoping I may in the future. So let's go. Y'all, caught me on the tail end of a run here. We got 5 miles down, which is great. I think we did 5 miles in maybe like 38 minutes, which is excellent. And now I'm actually gonna finish up a bit of work, get some dinner. As I said, it's clinic week, so I actually had time to run, which is great because my goal is to still keep running in residency, but let's see how long that actually stays true. And after I get home, I'm actually going to pre-record some videos for all of you, so there's some stuff to watch while I'm getting totally slandered.
But this is still technically my first week of residency, so you're seeing everything live time. So it's gonna be super interesting because it's a brand new chapter. Still feel like I don't know what's going on, but I'm pretty pumped that I got this run out of the way. Feeling good, feeling happy so far, but we'll keep a log. Got a beautiful fountain behind me, beautiful California weather. And I'm actually wearing this shirt, which is from 2017, but 5 years later, still true. So go Dubs, go Warriors. Gonna go shower, and then I'll see you all back very soon.
Hello everyone. We are officially done with our second day. I know I logged off pretty early yesterday, and that's because I was just exhausted, and I had clinic today. Started at 8. I actually ended at around 5 or 6. I saw, I think 5 or 6 patients. Here's a nice picture of me at lunch. It was really fun. Got some great vitamin D. It was really nice to get into the flow of things, learn how to use Epic, learn how to write notes efficiently. I haven't had as much practice putting orders in yet, but a lot of just understanding the plan, summarizing everything, and just getting it all out of the way. That was like really, really good to do. And I actually felt kind of competent, which is really nice. And then I finished, and I ended up just coming here to the gym, making sure I got my workout in, because I know once I start inpatient, I may not be able to work out as much. So got my workout in, and now we're gonna go eat some dinner, and post dinner do a little bit of work, and then just get ready for tomorrow, because I only have 2 more days of clinic left before I start inpatient. So it's been a smooth transition in, but I can tell you it's gonna get very hard very fast. And I'm not looking forward to that, but I'm gonna try my best, because that's what it's all about. Get a little bit better every day and compare only to yourself, to no one else. So yeah, I wanted to say hello. It's another day, beautiful day, vitamin D, get outside, exercise, do what you need to do, and be a little bit better. Taking care of a small chore, which is getting my step 3 document notarized, which is the 3rd and final US OMLY exam. But you got to do all this stuff on your off time, on like rotations, like clinics, because when you're actually in the hospital, you work 6 days a week, usually about 10 to 12 hours a day, and you get 1 day off, and that 1 day off is usually, if you're lucky, on a weekend, and so most places may not be open. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. You can tell like I'm already a little tired. You can see like my fatigue setting in, but at the same time, grateful that I'm, easing myself into it. The other thing I'm going to say that's been really nice is I actually have a car. You need a car in the Bay Area, but because I have a car, anytime I'm driving, I'm listening to a lot of like audiobooks, not necessarily related to medicine. Like right now I'm listening to like 2 big ones, The Rational Optimist by Matt Ridley, and then The Code Breaker by Walter Isaacson, which is about Jennifer Doudna. And so the good part is it adds a little bit of variety to my day, gives me a chance to like kind of unwind and de-stress from medicine, but also read books. And books have been like my biggest life hack of 2022, like audiobooks, and I've been checking them out from my local library. And anyway, point being, I'm in clinic today again, seeing a lot of cool patients. Right now I'm going to go get a document notarized, and we'll go from there. All right, see y'all soon. It is actually nighttime of clinic day. It's been a long day, really tiring day. And actually, I'm starting a new rotation in 2 days. So actually the next step is for me to start looking at the patients of that service, learn a bit about them. That service is an inpatient oncology service. It's a lot of patients who have cancer. So nighttime is usually where I'm doing a lot of catching up in terms of logistical stuff related to residency, applying for things that I need to get rolling, sending out emails, all those things. One thing that I wanted to point out is that as I'm seeing more and more patients, it's a great reminder of why I went into medicine in the first place. A lot of these patients are struggling with a lot. They're going through a lot, and the 15 to 30 minutes they spend with me and my attending physician are sometimes one of their only outlets to get out whatever it is that's on their mind. And so I've been using that as kind of like a motivational tool, because I feel really like happy because you work so hard to get here. And those are the moments that you're kind of working for. But at the same time, because you have 30 patients a day, maybe sometimes, it's very hard to appreciate those moments unless you're actively aware of them and saying like, wow, I feel grateful for this. More importantly, as I'm doing each of these things and I'm seeing patients with X, Y, or Z diagnosis, it's revitalizing this love I have for pathophysiology and understanding disease mechanisms and understanding why you see certain physical exam findings. So it's all kind of coming together well. As I said, I'm only 5 days in, so it's maybe really naive of me to say, but I do appreciate a lot more, and I do love science. I can tell you for a fact that if you love science, medicine's going to be great for you. So I'm going to finish up a few more emails. I'm going to pass out. It's already pretty late. My last day of clinic tomorrow, and then day after that, I start on inpatient. Also, funny story about this shirt. It actually is a Stanford shirt, but I got it when Stanford played Berkeley, and it was at Stanford. And so we went to the game, and they gave us all shirts. And at the time, I was like, why would I ever want a Stanford shirt? And now it works well because I'm there. So that's the funny story behind Prerak shirt today. Anyway, that's all I wanted to tell you. I finished up my last ever clinic day for the rotation I was just on. And now I made my way back to the Stanford main hospital because I start a rotation tomorrow exactly at 7 a.m. and I'm going to get here at like 6:30 a.m. And I need to actually see where it is. So I'm actually going to go into the hospital, figure out where it is. And then one of my colleagues already sent me sign out on those patients, which is excellent. I'm going to learn a bit about those patients. But for today, I actually just finished clinic and I wanted to just make sure I knew where to go because I want to get here tomorrow and not be worried about location. So I'm going to go check out the location of the place. But cool part is we get free parking after 5 p.m. in the staff parking lot, and it's post 5 p.m. So I'm pretty close to the hospital. That about like kind of wraps up my clinic week, and I feel like I'm going to end the vlog here because it's almost going to be impossible to try to vlog inpatient. I genuinely don't think it's possible. Plus I'm going to be getting my bearings straight. So I'm going to sign off right now, y'all, and hope you enjoyed this. Hope you've been having fun following me around in terms of seeing growth, seeing me go from undergrad to med student to doctor, which is crazy. Like, it felt so weird introducing myself to Dr. Juthani. But I'm going to take a deep breath. The next 6 weeks are going to be intense because they're all inpatient, but I maybe will get a bit stronger, maybe even a bit smarter, which is saying a lot because I'm pretty damn stupid right now and maybe a bit more competent in the hospital from here. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Try to stay happy, healthy, and of course try to take care of yourself and someone else too if you can. Peace.